Okay, dudes, what is up? And we are back here once again on some more Marvel Contest of Champions. Now, dudes, I got some awesome news here for you guys, but I want to, first of all, I want to apologize to everyone with the lack of information videos coming out straight away, because this information came out a few days ago on the forums, but I have been so busy, guys. It has been unbelievable. I'm trying to get all my new PC parts to get a new PC, so I've been shopping around for that stuff and just a load of other hectic stuff. So I wasn't able to get these videos out as soon as they came out, but hey, today's Sunday and today's the day I'm gonna be able to get them all out for you guys. Yeah, so hopefully you guys forgive me guys, please. I'm gonna get back on point. I've just been so busy, you don't understand. I am making one heck of a beast of a PC. You don't understand. It is going to be a monster of monsters. But all right, so we don't want to know about that stuff. We want to know about the awesome stuff we're about to tell you. So let me come over to my Twitter. What I want to do is, first thing I'm going to do is say a big, huge, massive thank you to William Walsh, and where is the other one? Here we go. Marlin Allen as well. A big thank you to you two awesome dudes, because you actually sent this information over, which is absolutely awesome. Yeah, free 5-star shards, guys. Free 5-star shards. Now, if you guys, first of all, you guys know about the update and how Liquid Courage and Double Edge and Willpower, all of them together before, if you had everything on there, like, you wouldn't really lose a lot of health or blah blah blah. But now you can't have both of them together, because you just lose crazy amount of health. You saw that in one of my last videos. I was losing so much health. My health was like this. I was just losing health. It was crazy. But now how I've got my masteries all set up, I actually don't lose any health, which is awesome. I actually gain a little bit. It might only be like 2 health, but hey, I still gain 2 health. People are saying, hey, is all their masteries really worth the 2 health? It's not because of the 2 health I done it. It's because of the extra 30% attack I get. That's the whole reason why I done it. So yeah, 2% may only be 2%, but in reward to that, I'm getting an extra 30% on attack. So you got to think about that, guys. If your base attack for your hero is 1,000, I get 300. I get 30%, which is 300 extra attack. Is it worth it to do the masteries like that? For me, yes, it makes missions easier. It takes out more of a chunks of hit. Now, before I had both of these on, that gave me 60% extra attack. That's why when I used to do my leveling ups, my attacks were so high. Now, it's not as high. They have gone down now. I'll show you that after when we do another leveling up. But yeah, they've gone down now. They have gone down. They're not astronomically high. Before, my attacks were like, whoa, really, really high. But now they're like really, really lowish. But I'll show you that in another video. All right, so what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to come on here, go into the forum, because we actually got, what it was, William Walsh actually sent over the picture to all this information, and then you had Marlin Allen that actually sent over the link to it as well. So let me just see, that one's going to be really hard to read. Let me see if I can just read this one right here. All right, so I think that is it, yeah. All right, so here we go. I'm going to read it to you guys. So we are still seeing a significant amount of feedback surrounding Liquid Courage, Double Edge masteries, and how the changes to willpower have indirectly impacted these. Well, yeah, obviously, Kabam, you knew what he was doing, right? We maintain that these masteries are working as intended. Yeah, they know that they're taking out more health than you're recovering. They know that. That was the plan. They wanted you to take it off. They wanted you to try out these new masteries. They wanted you to test out a whole new game plan for the game. They just wanted to change the game up. They were probably sick and tired of everyone doing the same stuff, and they wanted to mix a bit of variety into the game. So there you go. I'll be honest with you, out of all of these new ones, I think Despair is probably the best. I haven't done it just yet. I actually put my stuff on utility to get stunned better and all that kind of stuff. That one's there for me. But to tell you the honest truth, out of all these, I know I like bleed, but I don't really think it's going to be worth the units. They cost a ton of units. Like, I think this one costs over 2,000 units to do. This one's like 4,000, or this one's 4,000. They're expensive, and they're not really worth it, to tell you the honest truth. Despair is probably the best. That's about it. The other ones I probably wouldn't really touch. But all right, here we go. And as we advertise them in game to our players, however, we acknowledge your feedback and frustration surrounding this matter, and wish to say this is not gone unheard. We will be awarding every player with these masteries 1,500 5-star shards for each rank unlocked in Double Edge, Liquid Courage, and Culture Gate as well prior to July 27th. So if you had the masteries, right, if you had Liquid Courage, Double Edge, and you had, is it Culture Gate? I think that's how you say it. I'm not too sure. Culture Late, or whatever. Anyway, that one there, if you had them for each level you had, so if you had, where is it? So if you had is this 3 levels? This is 3 levels. For each level you had before July 27th. You can't put it on after that. If you put it on now, you're not going to get this. Only if you had them on before July 27th, you're going to get 1,500 5-star shards for each level. That's right. So check this out. So there's 3 levels there. That's 1,500, 3,000, 4,500 4-star shards for one of the, look at that. So just for that whole thing, if you max that out, you're going to get 4,500 5-star shards. 5-star shards, guys. That is right. So I didn't have that one. I didn't get that far in my masteries. I didn't really want to unlock that. But I did have Liquid Courage and Double Edge. I did have them. So technically, I personally should be getting 9,000 5-star shard crystals. Hurrah! You know what that means? That means another 5-star crystal. Yeah! Really and truthfully, if I would have had this one as well, because I'm over halfway to getting a 5-star crystal already. If I would have had this as well, I would have actually been able to get 2 5-star crystals, but you don't. So if you did have these masteries on, remember, these masteries costed a ton. I think the reason why people went mad, because at the end of the day, we got our units refunded, right? We did get our units refunded for willpower, and we kept willpower as well, which was awesome. So we got all the units back for that, and everybody was basically saying, well, what the heck? We spent tons and tons and tons of units on getting Liquid Courage, Double Edge, and everything else. Why are we not getting repaid for that? That's absolutely ridiculous. And you know what? I'll be honest with you, it's absolutely truthful. But this is what they're rewarding us now. They're not giving us the units back, right? Because obviously that's going to hurt their pocket a ton. But what they're going to do is actually give you 5-star shard crystals. Now, obviously, if you're one of them top players that has tons of 5-star shards, it's not going to really matter, is it? Because you've got tons of 5 stars already. I see people opening 5-star crystals like they're going out of fashion, which is insane, like literally insane. But for me, I've only got 3 5 stars at the moment, so for me, I find that cool. I don't mind, even though the units would have been cool, but I would have probably just wasted them on crystals and not got nothing anyway. So personally, I would prefer the 5-star shard crystals, shards should I say. And this is going to be awesome. So like I said, you had to do this before July 27th. If you didn't have these masteries before July 27th and you've just put them on now thinking you're going to get this, no, it's not going to happen. Do not waste your units. Do not do that, okay? Only if you had these masteries before July 27th, you should be able to do this. These shards will be granted to players in the game on Tuesday, August 2nd, no later than 8 p.m. Oh my god, PDT time. I don't know what PDT time, wait a minute. I don't know if it's Pacific time, I don't know what that is. But yeah, so basically July 2nd, we're gonna get our shards. Hoorah! Yeah! That's gonna be absolutely insanely cool, dudes. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. So I know a lot of people was mad. A lot of people have been upset about these masteries, and you know, rightly so. To tell you the honest truth, rightly so. I can say one thing now. Now, not a lot of people have actually got these masteries on. Remember, you see these masteries here, these put on 60%, right, on your attack and everything, and it really helped people out on getting overall high PI and helping people out in missions. Now they ain't got them. I think people are going to find the game a lot more harder. I think maybe as well, not having them, your overall rating is going to go a lot more down. And the arena scores are going to be a lot more lower as well, because I'm going to be honest with you, someone actually sent over the score for the beast, and to get a 4-star beast you only needed 6,400,000 or something like that, some craziness. I just saw people, I was like, wow, really that low? I was actually kind of surprised that 6.5 million going to get you a 4-star beast. I was like, wow. But I think it might have something to do with either one or two things. Either players leaving the game because of this change, or it could be because they haven't got the liquid courage and double edge on now, so their overall ratings are a little bit more lower, so they're not getting as high scores. Because remember, the higher scores, they are going on over your overall rating. So if your overall rating isn't high, then you don't get as many points. Like my points, I used to get tons and tons. In fact, I'll tell you the honest truth, my people, let me come over here, they actually haven't changed. My overall rating actually hasn't changed. With the masteries, I've still stuck on there. But I'm assuming if I took liquid courage off now, then my rating would go down. Because if I tell you the truth, like Crazy Daisy's Thor is only 3,100 or just 3,000. Yeah, actually it's 3,000, and mine is actually we're both on rank 4s, by the way, and her one's actually duped one more time than mine, so her one's actually better than mine. But I've got 3,794, so technically in arenas my Thor is going to get me more points. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? So that is very, very, very cool for me. But I thought I'd share that with you guys. This did come out. Let me just see. I'm going to go to the... this is legitimate as well, because this is literally from the manager of the community. This is literally from Kabam. This isn't no bogus stuff. I get a lot of people sending links over to me, and people other stuff right on here. But I know the people... Well, I don't know them personally, but I know when it is... from Kabam, the messages, and this is fully legit. This is fully legit. This ain't a rumor. This is literally going to happen. The message did get put up on the 29th. It's the 31st day. So 2 days ago it got put up, and 2 days late. Sorry, guys. But yeah, absolutely amazing. If you didn't have these masteries, you won't get nothing. But if you did, we're gonna be compensated. And I personally, in my opinion, I would prefer the 5-star shards. I don't know what you guys would prefer. Maybe you would prefer the units back. I don't know. But me personally, I would just think, you know, you could get all them units back, and one or two things are going to happen. You're either going to spend them on crystals, or you're going to spend them on other stuff and not really get what you want anyway. If I'm going to spend them on crystals and probably not get nothing. So I would prefer the 5-star shards, because that way now I'm going to get a 5-star crystal. So, you know, I want to say a big thank you to Kabam for actually listening to the community. They do listen, but you got to remember, guys, they do listen to the community, but they're not always going to give you what they want, all right, what you want. They're not going to do that. They will fix things, they will do things, but you got to remember, this massive change to masteries was to make the game more not one directional, not like it was. I'll be honest with you guys, the game was a bit ridiculous. Oh, everybody, you have to take Star-Lord, you have to take Scarlet Witch, you have to take Doctor Strange, you have to take this, you have to... No. Now that's gone. Yes, the game is harder. Yes, you're going to have to buy more potions. Yes, you are going to have to do stuff, but how I play, that's how I played anyway. So it doesn't really matter to me, but it just makes the game more I forgot the word, the versatile or whatever it is. You can pick different characters, play around with different characters, and not a lot of people was really experimenting with different characters. Now they are, which is good. In my opinion, it's good. Yeah, you know, at the end of the day, the perfect block or the block proficiency is gone. So now when you block, you're not gonna get 0 damage. With Captain America, you will. So that's a good one to take up. But at the end of the day, you're not gonna have a team there that's gonna be unstoppable. At the end of the day, you know, they've got Realm of Legends 2 coming out. They've got all these new maps coming out. They've got Alliance Quest coming out with map 6. You're not going to be able to go through it now as easy. Just remember that. That's what they wanted to do. They wanted to make the game a lot more harder. And the reason why they've done this, you got to remember, a lot of people was moaning, hey, the game's not that hard. The game is easy now. We can complete everything as easy as we can. Master missions, look how easy I can do them. You guys, the veterans are moaning about it, but let's be honest, you brought this on yourself. I'm going to be totally honest with you. You honestly brought this on yourself. If you wasn't complaining how easy the game was and you want it more challenging, they wouldn't have done it. So stop complaining, please, dudes. It's more challenging for you now. Yeah, you may have to spend units on potions and stuff, but hey, you can't have everything you want. You can't have the perfect block team and make it more challenging. It's not going to be challenging if you're blocking and you're taking 0 damage. Some people know how to play like that perfectly, so it's never going to be hard enough, is it? It's always going to be easy. So to tell you the honest truth, guys, before you moan about Kabam, about they messed up the master and they messed the game up, you got to really think long and hard. You guys done it to yourself, because you moaned about how easy the game was. You moaned that you want more challenge. like difficulty to the game. Now it is. Now it's more challenging. You're not going to be able to do it. You know, you can't stun the specials anymore, the first and second ones. You can't do this. The willpower is not that. It makes it more challenging, all right? It does make it more challenging. The zero damage block is gone. Unless you're taking in Captain America or something. So really and truthfully, you know, this whole update, I'm not really against it. Hey, to me, the game's exactly the same still. But obviously, all the veteran players are going to be a little bit upset. Maybe some left, maybe some didn't. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. The game is still what it's like. It's just a little bit more harder now, which everybody wanted. But okay, dudes, yeah, it's rated 5-star shards, which is awesome. But until then, dudes, we'll see you guys in the next episode.